stove top. What you know about cooking whole things till you cool it off so the shit can rap? Shit, I grew up in the kitchen, nigga. Yeah, I grew up in the kitchen, nigga. Yeah, I grew up in the kitchen, nigga. I had nothing to do up in the kitchen, nigga. Baking pies like Sarah Lee. Junkies knocking make my nerves bad. Whip a chicken, then cool it off. Let that bird take a bird bath. Pussy on the kitchen counter, money sitting next to me up in the duffel bag. I know your wrist ain't mean as mine. The fiends told me when they shot with you, your shit was bad. Watch how I fuck up the pie. Watch how I make it come back like a bitch that I fuck. Watch it start bubbling up. Got the bird tweeting like Twitter, but don't mention none. I really think I'm a chemist. All the junkies come to me, say my dope is stupendous. All that y'all talking, I did it. I wasn't kidding. Boy, I'm really from the kitchen. What you know about that kitchen talk? What you know about fucking mama dishes up? What you know about kitchen magic? They be saying this magician dope. Got that work jumping out the pot like it's on the block jumping hopscotch. Junkies came and burnt the spot up. Gotta switch it up cause now the block hot. What you know about that lingo, nigga? What you know about them grounds? What you know about that kitchen, nigga? What you know about cooking yams? Shit, I grew up in the kitchen, nigga. Yeah, I grew up in the kitchen, nigga. Yeah, I grew up in the kitchen, nigga. That nigga wait up in the kitchen, nigga. What you know about fucking up a fork, scratching up a pot on the stove top? What you know about cooking whole things till you cool it off so the shit can rap? Shit, I grew up in the kitchen, nigga. Yeah, I grew up in the kitchen, nigga. Yeah, I grew up in the kitchen, nigga. I had nothing to do up in the kitchen, nigga.
WLVS Radio, ListenLive.com, 16-time award-winning Eddie Kane Show featuring the homie Remix Reep, man. I got my partner, man, in the building. He been rocking with me, I guess about 7 years. I've been in this business as Eddie Kane almost a decade, and he's been rocking with me from the very beginning. I gotta show this cat some love again. He done, since last time I seen it, like somebody that ate him, he done got all swole up. My man Reep in the building. What's up, partner?
How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Man, good to see you, man. I hear you back making hits again.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Hey, you got some heat. Me and partner Remix been playing a lot of your songs, man. And we've been feeling the music, man. Tell the people who you are.
I am the artist known as Reep. F.O.B.B. Reep.
What does F.O.B.B. stand for?
Fear of being broke.
And what gave you the name Reep? How you come across the name?
Man, rough upbringing. You know, I was always the child that, prayed to die. So, my cousins came together and gave me the name, Grim Reaper. That's all I talked about. Like, I don't want to be here. I wish it was over. I can't do this no more. And over the years, it just got shorter and shorter. Grim Reaper, the Reep.
Like you saying, you was coming up as a youngin, saying you didn't want to be here. Like,
yeah, man, it's rough. It was rough coming up. Family, dealing with family that didn't want you around. I was different from the rest of my family. Yeah.
Glad you still here, man, because suicide awareness is real. A lot of people overlook that or don't notice how real it is until they see a celebrity blow their brains out or hear about a celebrity killing themselves, and they're like, why they did that? Because they rich, and what's wrong with them? But that shit is real.
It sure is, man. People go through it every day, and nobody really knows about it. But to me, I always say only the strong survive. For you to have that mindset and keep pushing through it, every day,
Is it more or less, though, bro, that a lot of people, we live in a desensitized time where people just don't give a damn about nothing anymore? Like, people don't even check on their homies no more. And if you feel like if you check on a homie, somebody gonna take it in a disrespectful capacity and think you trying to, I don't know, man. Talk to me. What y'all think?
A motherfucker could be pushing off the ledge, and instead of talking them down, they gonna be recording them.
It's just life, It's just like, back in the days, it was different. Like, we could hang out, we could chill, we could get some drinks. Now, life became all about paying bills.
Definitely.
It's like you can't hang out with the homies no more. You can't go kick it. You can't call out of work. You can't. It's all about paying bills, man. Like, stuff is getting harder and harder for black folks out here.
Speaking of drinks, man, what you drinking on, man? That drink smell like you got no chaser in that drink.
No, sir. I drink my drink straight.
Yeah, I smell it. You can smell it straight over here.
I apologize if y'all need something.
No, you good, bro. You good. Enjoy yourself.
Nah, I'm a drinker too, but
I just heard your story.
Yeah,
so,
but I ain't supposed to say that.
I need you to relax today.
No. Don't you say nothing about Drake.
Yeah, you gotta relax today. You gotta
Yeah. Listen, your brand, you've come back strong with a clothing line now.
Yes,
merchant.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Talk about the records, bro.
The records, it's just crazy. You know, I had a lot to talk about in the past. I've been going for what, 10 years?
Almost.
Yeah, so it's just like I had a lot of stuff to talk about. You know, I've been listening, I've been looking. You know, I've tried to put other artists on because I'm not a
10 years though.
Yeah.
Like was you incarcerated? You taking a break?
Oh, no,
or-
sir. No, sir. I had to take care of that little one right there.
Okay.
You know, I had to make sure he was straight before I started making the moves I wanted to make. And personally, I'm a troublemaker. So I had to take 10 years to get my lawyer money right. So, because I know when I come back, I was going to start a lot of noise, talk a lot of shit. People's going to get in their feelings. And, yeah, so I had to make sure my lawyer money was straight and my son was straight. Now I can wild out now. He good.
But why wild out? Why not just be an artist and just get your money? I mean, on the heels of what happened with 6ix9ine, do artists not look at it like, man, I might not want to go that route because these boys, it's real. Hip Hop Police is real in every city.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to get taken from your family.
See, I don't go around starting stuff, but, you know, in my records, I say real shit. So when I say snitch niggas, people get offended.
You gonna name somebody? I mean,
Oh,
I
no,
don't think they
I
go.
don't call
Snitches
names.
don't get offended when you be like talk about snitches song. They be right there, probably bobbing their head like, yeah,
Nah,
them
but
snitch
people
ass
really get
niggas.
offended by the shit that I say.
Knowing
like,
they a snitch.
in one of my new songs, I was like, real niggas don't hustle for Jordans. And I heard people hear that and they was like, man, what the fuck you trying to say? I'm like, back in my days, man, when we hustled was to feed our family. We didn't hustle to go to the mall to get the new Jordans that was coming out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the stuff that I'm seeing now that's going on. These kids out here, you know, it's more important to look fresh than to take care of family.
Well, I say it like this, man. If you ain't name dropping, man, if somebody gets offended, then if the shoe fit, they can wear it.
Exactly.
You know?
Let's talk about the music, man.
Mm-hmm.
We in a different time, and while you've been back watching, the music has job like changed. What do you say to an artist now, like, because it's not, the music is not what you left. When you left, it's not the same.
Oh, no, sir.
So it's like you even accept it because that's what the kids buy records, not us. We don't buy records. You either get in or you get ran over because the kids running the scene. How do you maneuver through that?
I would always say, you know, real would always be respected. You know, I was raised on UGK and Project Pat, DMX. So to me, it's like, to the kids out here making music, I don't knock them. Get your money, just be you. You know, if you come from a suburban life and you rapping about selling crack in the streets, nah. That should have fly for a while, but once somebody figure out, you know, what your life was really about, it'll knock you off your pedestal real quick. So to the kids out here, to the music they making, hey, get your money. That's all it's about, making a dollar. And if that's the music you want to make it. Just make sure it's real, you know?
So you got any new projects coming out or anything?
Yeah. I'm dropping an album on my birthday, August 2nd.
August 2nd.
So I'm just trying to make as much noise as I can.
Okay, so let's go back to that again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, great artists like you just putting up, because you've been here, you've heard a couple of records. You probably don't know who it is, but you bobbed your head through the records. So you again, we're putting out albums, and this is not just you, this is artists. You gotta single these people to death these days. It's no longer about an album. So because these jokers don't even know your first song, or you've been gone for 10 years.
Yes, sir.
Or 8 years, because I've been in the business 8. So you've been gone 8 years. How do you get new fans by putting out an album when you're gonna have a multitude of songs that people can't pick just one, and you're trying to divide. You're trying to grow a base.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have a single you're gonna drop